The only thing I know about this is the little description I got from Googling it, that people don't know the rules to a game show until they start it, and it's got a different premise each time. Sounds really cool. I love it. I'm in. I want to play it, actually. But I can't believe I haven't even heard of it before y'all started spamming my comments with it, so here we go. Game changer out of context. Before we start, though, I wanted to let you know that I have a gaming channel. There's a link in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord, my Instagram, and my Patreon, all of which you should join/follow. It did also just occur to me that I am watching something where people don't have context for the game, and I'm watching that out of context. I love it.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, that's something I don't think I'd ever get used to. I mean, I usually have Felicity here next to me, but the idea that other people could be around me while I'm filming, I would die if someone just popped up to me right now and said that. There's no one here, right?
Okay, guys, let's do this for white people.
Hello? What?
Leave you in a beautiful park with one angry goose. And we tie 5 loaves of bread to the back of your shirt.
I mean, I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I feel like that wouldn't be too difficult, right? Like, it's not like the loaves of bread would weigh me down all that much. And surely I can outrun a goose, right? Although I guess it can fly. But if it runs and chases me, would it be too exhausted to fly still? Or does it have flying stamina and running stamina? Because I only have running stamina, I can't fly.
That Izzy is the winner of our show.
So it does get really, really weird, because why is a fire alarm why? But they were prepped for it. They had like raincoats. If they don't know the rules, why? Or did someone give them raincoats to prepare them? What an insane thing to be a part of, where you don't, like, imagine just doing something and being given a raincoat and not knowing what it's. I would mess with people if I was producing this show. I'd give them random props like that and being like, oh, you're getting a raincoat, you're gonna get wet. No, nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. It's just a misdirect.
Team friendship.
Team friendship.
French, yeah.
Team, what is yours?
We're Martin Luther King's dream.
Full-blown criminal conspiracy.
God,
Your
that's
elected
creepy,
representatives
man. I don't like
in
that.
on it.
It's like a presidential debate.
Start
Is
the
he
clock.
eating?
Start the clock.
Oh, I was like, is he eating? Wow, that's so weird. I'm not gonna do it. I know that you're expecting me to because I'm a freak, but I won't. That is not a movement that I want. Whoa. What voice is that? I don't. Well, that escalated. They're just. Is this part of it? Like, you don't know the rules going into it, but can you make up your own? Yeah, if I flip the table, I win. Okay? Can I make that?
$4,000. I'll shave off some of my pubes and eat them.
Can I pay you $4,000 to not do that and never speak of that again? Because that's a deal I'd take. You know, that's fine with me. Okay. I saw the black text on a white background and I was scarred from the last one and I didn't want to read it, but I read it and it's fine. Okay.
Josh, it's not you. It's not you.
What? Oh, he just stole the turn. Yeah, who really needs another Okay, he was trying to make the other guy laugh. I can see that. You know, it's the oh, make sure you don't laugh challenge. And the dude just straight up screamed. And honestly, if that's how someone tried to make me laugh, this would exactly be my reaction. Gotta do better than that, bitch. In saying that, I'm impressed with the tone and the consistency of that shout. Not even yelp.
Do you remember being a little boy?
I don't know if this is the same guy as before. I think so, but damn, that is a smooth, deep voice. Hello? Where's your radio show?
Do you remember being a little boy, walking into the Copley Square Theater? The air conditioning just right, the chill in the air.
What's he trying to sell?
Fragrant popcorn right on your lap. Yeah. Well, now, what if you didn't have any of that?
Then I would be very sad. I need my... I was gonna say I need my bucket of popcorn with me at all times to have that smell, but I feel like stale. It hits a point where it just becomes stale, gross popcorn. But also, I don't want to expose my weirdness because, like, am I the only person that, like, yeah, oh, the nice smell of fresh popcorn is really pleasant. I also kind of like the weird, dank cinema smell that kind of vaguely smells like old popcorn and, like, dust. I'm sorry, I atoned for my sins. Bro, still, I can't get over that. Just like, you remember being a little boy walking into the theater. But again, every time I do a deep voice, I try to do someone's deep American voice, I just go Southern. I can't help it. This is the second chair that's getting smashed? I want to play this game. I get to smash and be stupid? Hell yeah. Damn, that's impressive. That's some strength.
Don't stop shaking your cock in the middle of a fucking huddle, dude.
In the middle of a huddle. I can't believe that I have to say this sometimes, but like in the videos I watch, these compilations, the content, there is just too much much hip gyration and movement. There's too much focus on the crotch area, you know? I don't like, have you ever seen me stand up and just shake my crotch like that? No. Maybe I would on the game show if I had to.
What are you doing right now? Yo, what you know about an uprising, dog?
Uprising. Hey man, look, if that's how people tried to pitch me on like joining a I mean, I would join the social revolution anyway, but like, yeah, sure, I'll join an uprising if you pitch it to me like that.
If I wanted to write a simple email on this keyboard,
Yes. EML. Email. Oh my, I'm an idiot, dude. Should I just like clean out my ears? I just heard EML. I was like, oh, what's that abbreviation? Email, Matthew. Email. Have you heard of it?
breakup, what would that look like?
Break up. Dude, how did he know that that's how I type my emails? You know, I start them, I'm like, the first word doesn't even start with B. It's hello. This is gonna sound so much less impressive now that that was there, but I was gonna say, are they being dogs? I am worried if this clip continues, if there's going to be some butt sniffing jokes, and I am scared to hit play. He committed. I'm honestly, ate that up. That was so... Then they start fighting. Play fighting, but fighting. Honestly, well done. Not only am I impressed by the quality of that, how well they pulled it off, but also the commitment. That's what you gotta do. Commit. You know, well, I'm saying that while I'm just like, oh, I don't want to shake my crotch like that. I'm sorry. I take it back. I'll commit to anything.
You look like you're the president of the GSA at a public high school.
What is GSA, man?
Go Daniels. Or
Not the hand again, please. Stop. It's uncomfortable.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, the hand started giving it back to him, going for the neck. Look, there are some things you just can't unsee and can't unhear. That's one of them. I'm now just forever scarred. You know, I'll be lying down at night, trying to sleep, drifting off, and I'll just think of that, and it'll snap me awake. I'll have to take a cold shower. Sorry. Nope.
This is good B-roll for if people are talking about me in another scene. You can cut to me sort of eating sadly sitting here by myself. That could be helpful.
I love that vibe. Oh my god. Great again. Wow, that made his face look so strange. You broke it, bro. Oh my god. You're meant to be part of a band and you're ripping apart your tuba? Trombone? I'm sorry, the musician side of me is crying right now for me maybe getting that wrong. he still did it.
Sure. No.
Of the tree?
No. Don't. Grant.
Is it a real tree? Grant, no, don't do it. And then there's me. If I was that guy, I'd be like, do it. Yeah, keep going, eat it. It'll be funny. Well, I was gonna say if it's a real tree, that would be a bit better. I mean, unless it's like a poisonous thing, but if it's a fake tree, surely don't eat it. But also, I wanna see you eat it because it'd be funny. I like that he didn't even bite into it. Like he snapped off a little bit. It's my little snack-sized tree.
Grant.
The last Grant there was genuine concern. That's the way like a mother would talk, being like, Grant, what are you doing?
Oh.
Nothing but concern.
Swallow it, right? 'Cause
Don't
it's probably covered
swallow
with
it.
paint and shit.
Don't swallow it.
Don't swallow it.
The tree. Okay.
Don't swallow it.
it's definitely plastic.
Okay, well that answers that question. But there's still another question. Did he swallow it or did he quit? Sorry. I just gotta say, this guy's aesthetic is amazing. I don't know what it is. Love him.
This spaghetti too slippery for the little meatball.
Logo.
What the f did he even say? I can't decipher that. That was unintelligible. How would that make you laugh if you can't understand it?
This spaghetti too slippery for the little meatball.
This bug would eat the slipper if for the little meatball. Go off, little bug. Eat that meatball. Or the tree. Eat whatever you... Nope, don't eat whatever you want. That's probably bad advice.
Oh my god, look at Daddy Mountain over there.
Daddy Why does it look like a beer logo? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect that was a face. I didn't notice it immediately. You know what? Sure, I'll agree. Daddy Mountain. Papa Mountain right there.
Fucking huge.
It's
huge.
Chunks of nougat
Look
all
at
stuck
that.
in my
Oh, man.
teeth.
Oh yeah, it's the Toblerone. I said drink logo. Is it a Toblerone logo? I'm a little concerned about what the nougat could be. Like, oh yeah, chunks of nougat all stuck in my teeth. Daddy Mountain. Daddy Mountain, let me have your nougat in my teeth. Unpleasant, man. Also, did he say old man?
Oh, man.
Oh man. Okay, I thought he said old man. Like, oh yeah, I love that old man nougat in my teeth. Please, no.
Thousands of climbers a year die because he's so
Give me
fucking
the
high.
big size.
Yeah. I'm gonna fall down a big crevice.
I'm gonna fall down your big daddy mountain crevice is not a sentence I ever needed to hear either. You know what? I was gonna say the host's reaction is me, but this is underwhelming. He should be staring down the camera with a look of concern that says, this is not me. This has nothing to do with me. This is all them. Did I just say that sentence so that I could look down the camera and say that and you would know that this is not me? It has nothing to do with me. This is all them? Yeah.
I'm gonna fall down a big crevice.
Stop.
Gonna love this. You're gonna
Okay,
love
he's
this.
meant to be chanting, I'm guessing, but that sounds like something else. Just again, the commitment. I respect it.
It's pretty good, right?
Is he riding a horse? I've got no idea what the prompt could be. Well, I have some ideas, but I don't want to say them.
I'll shave my bush for 1,000.
Hey guys.
Of course you would. But hold on, wait, sorry, you're gonna shave a few of your pubes and eat them for 4,000. But you'll shave everything for 1,000? Does that just mean that eating it is worth the 3?
Hey, sorry.
Your voice only?
I'm doing voice only because of the Wi-Fi. I'm trapped under a train.
Sorry, I'm buffering. Okay, so the host also gets involved and is miming. Honestly, he's kind of doing that real well. Is that just how he says the answer's incorrect? Because I would love that. Like, no yes or no, no right or wrong. You just get the mime out and thumbs down. Nothing feels worse than having a mime be disappointed in you, right? Except for maybe having your mum be disappointed in you. Doubly so if she was a mime.
You can probably pull back and do
Well, this looks cozy.
really small.
How are they going to ruin it? Oh, he's still talking about being sad and eating? He looks like that Keanu Reeves photo. You know, sad Keanu.
Babe, it's me. I need you to call me back and say you love me, please.
The dry skin on her hands. Shred your nipples to tatters.
He has such a wonderful voice, such a nice, smooth voice, and he uses it for pure evil. No niceness, just things I don't want to think about or hear, and they're penetrating my eardrums so intensely. Can you make him stop? Can we start a petition, please? Especially hearing the word nipple spoken like that. That's a lot, y'all.
Dry skin on her hands. Shred your nipples
Also,
to
like
tatters.
cheese grater hands.
Just drum, wind, blow, all the noodles off the plate. Ragu.
He's never gonna make him laugh, is he? Not even a twitch, bro. Dude is like stone-faced. He's zoned out. He's disassociated.
Sam, I'd fuck that pie.
A javelin.
Of course you would. Silliest name of the year.
A javelin made out of leg hair.
Where is this going? Was that the name? I thought that was going to lead into a joke like, oh, a javelin made out of leg hair named ... Nope, the name is a javelin made out of leg hair. First name a javelin, second name made out of leg hair.
Before she left,
Green screen?
gifted you a fart machine.
Yeah. Wow, that's all I've ever wanted. First off, love the feud. It's great. You know, again, though, so they've made them go out of... How do you make someone go out of business twice? Doesn't matter. Tweet your own name in quotes. What the hell? You know what? I'm not even going to try to decipher it. I'm just going to cling to the ambiguity. Oh, God. What's it going to do? Oh. That's it?
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
That's very eloquently spoken. Was he translating? Hold on.
The train blew up.
Oh, yeah, see, I didn't get that from that. It was very hard to understand, you know, especially when he said choo-choo. I was like, what could that be? Is he eating something? Is he alone too? I love the crew. Is he part of the crew? I don't know if I recognize this one.
I'm Pierre Delecto, and I hate this bitch.
What's up, my dude?
Okay, that went from really weird and like, oh, why'd you just slap that? And it really felt like he slapped him hard to just, oh, they're little cute. He's jumping around. Look at them being so happy. I'm talking about them like I would talk about seeing those two dog best friends, which I guess they kind of did give off. Also, it's just out of the studio that keeps throwing me.
I think the worst part is that
That's all
I
cool,
got
man.
voted out with this in my pocket.
Oh, is this like a Survivor joke?
Butthole.
Well, good to see that we're just keeping up the tradition of all the out of context things I'm doing, especially when it comes to YouTubers just having butthole stuff. Buttholes mentioned all the time, buttholes talked about, and even not even with any sort of context or anything attached to it, just someone just saying the word buttholes. Buttholes, buttholes, buttholes. I'm hitting the quota for this video now. Also, the timing right after that. Oh, that's how I answer the phone.
Like me, you eat a lot of ass.
Let's ignore what he said for just a second. I don't think I would ever even remotely consider buying a toilet paper brand that was just called Yum Bum, because it kind of sounds like the toilet paper is going to enjoy it. And I don't want to think about that in the slightest, although I also don't want to think about it not enjoying it. I just want my toilet paper to have 0 sentience, please.
Me, you eat a lot of ass.
Oh, so it'll keep you so clean.
Jack off a horse when I was 16 years old.
Okay, then. Wow.
Didn't work. And I don't fault myself. And I definitely don't fault the horse.
I don't want to know. I don't want to analyze that any further. Cool, man. You don't fault the horse. You don't fault yourself. Nobody's fault unless there's a third party involved, and I really hope there isn't, and I'm going to move on. Thanks for that.
And I definitely don't fault
The music, too.
People that I'm trying to sleep with that follow me on Instagram, and I want them to think I'm a good man.
So I make sure to filter everything about my Instagram profile just to make people want to hook up with me. I say that like it's ridiculous. I feel like a lot of people do that.
It's got that loop.
I love these two.
Capitalism, but I also hate losing.
What? How does this relate? Let us pluck a single nose hair, and she's talking about hating capitalism and hating losing. What is it, like, let us pluck a single nose hair unless you tell us a secret or something, or I don't, hello? And to answer that, no, stay away from my nose and my hair.
Roger, a picture of a basketball.
Was that another name? Okay. See, that makes sense for a silly name. I like it. I also like that the way he said it made it seem like a picture of a basketball was the nickname. Like, my name is Roger Basketball, but you can call me Picture of a Basketball. Am I a picture of a basketball? No, but guess what? I'm not even a basketball. It's the dumbest joke I've ever said. I'm sorry. That's a lie. I meant for it to sound like the dumbest joke was a lie, but it kind of sounded like I was saying I was lying about being sorry. Plot twist, I'm lying about both. Oh my God. No, I shouldn't be seeing the behind the scenes.
I found one.
Found what? Again, I don't want to know. Whoa.
Just go to town.
Didn't expect. Oh no, not the yum bumps, please.
Up somebody, it's like I'm tasting their tonsils. I get so deep in there, I'm gonna burn myself with stomach acid.
That's me, but I can't plug my ears. I have headphones on, y'all, please. Like, sometimes I just feel like I need to watch these on mute and not along and just laugh at random points so you'll think I'm watching something, but I'm really not, because I feel like my brain needs a break from all of this. That was very vivid and made me think images that I never really wanted to think, especially the stomach acid thing. Well, I don't know why I could deal with the tonsil thing a hell of a lot better than I could deal with the stomach acid thing. Yay, yum, woo! No, not yum, that reminds me of yum bum. I'm never gonna get that out of my head.
I like perching. Like a little gargoyle.
I mean, look, it is fun. It is comfy.
Where'd you get the pubes?
Homegrown, baby.
She was so good with that. I loved not the automatones.
If you were performing on a subway, I would take money away from you.
I would run away. I would be like, I need to be in another car.
Okay, so I've got the sickest idea for a web series.
See, that would make me laugh. An earnest breakdance. Was that a real attempt? He ain't even on the floor. What's happening? It was barely even a dance. See, I want to join because I want to smash.
And then you do it.
Bro, if it worked.
Dr. Evelyn Lasagna.
Please, Game Changer, invite me on. I want to smash watermelons. I'll do anything you want. I know I said I wouldn't do a crotch dance, but I will if I get to do this. Damn that crown.
Yes or no?
Oh God.
That was all to just have a little yes or no symbol there. Look, if I've learned anything about this show so far is that they don't do anything half-assed. They do everything whole-assed, or in this case, too watermelon-assed. Watermelon ass? No, now I'm thinking of Yum Bum again because watermelon's delicious. Stop!
I'm gay.
Because of that? Oh my God, I thought that was coming from his mouth somehow. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't make me laugh either. That'd be really easy. It's just a silly fart noise. Oh, she almost cracked though. Why did it sound like it was like trying to seduce her with that? It's like, oh, I realized this isn't working. I just mimicked a fart noise on my channel. What has my career come to? Can I end it?
Quack, quack.
That was a terrible quack.
That is correct.
Was the question, what noise does a duck make? Because it literally just said duck, but were they meant to guess what the answer was? And he was like, well, I'll just quack. Good job, well done.
What?
Whatever, I'm on prep. $400.
Toilet. Oh, what does prep have to do with drinking toilet water with crazy straw? There would be no connection there for me. And for the love of God, please stop talking about shit like that. I'm thinking about Yum Bum, him slurping stomach acid, and now drinking toilet water. It's all too much, and it's too much of the same thing.
Better pizza. Preppy Jones.
Bro, sick bass solo, hell yeah. Why? Okay, listen to that. I'm gonna replay that, and after, I'm gonna say 2 words, and I think it will completely change how you view that clip. Are you ready? See? Yeah. Nice. Jack Black. I see it. I love it.
Now you got a big, like, the other half of the screen in the Soderbergh Ocean's 11 type thing just becomes.
Why is there 2 of
butthole?
A wall butthole?
Fucking raw butthole.
Raw. Okay. What's worse, a raw butthole or a wall butthole? And is that a wall that has a butthole or a wall that is a butthole? Neither is good. I don't know what in the unholy this is an illustration of. I'm assuming what he's saying. You know what though, now that I'm looking at it, I'm analyzing it, I see it, I can with certainty say that. Nope, I was gonna get passionate and be like, that, I wanna get that out of here. But now it kind of sounds like if I'm like, that. No, get out of here, please. How'd they get audio of me sleeping, including the barks?
Drinker Grant O'Brien.
Yeah, if there's one thing I want to be remembered for, one thing I want everyone talking about at my funeral, it's how I drank toilet water. Oh boy, was I the best toilet water drinker that has ever been or ever could be. Same with stomach acid. The whispering would get me. I don't want to. Where is that going? Oh God. A story that starts with it being important that I know that at this point in their life someone wasn't wearing underwear is not a story that I want to hear one more goddamn word of.
Fucking get it together.
Let a dog lick your mouth. I mean, I would, you know, that's like very low down on the list of things here, but fucking get it together. That's me. Not just me. All of those people, all of them there, that's me. That's different parts of my brain talking to me, trying to deal with this video. Okay, let's get through it. Let's get it together and push through. And you know what? We made it. It's done now. That was fucking crazy and weird, and how do I go into these things having no idea what they are and yet still get surprised and confused? Okay, it's just my life now. My life is watching people talk about all the awful things that they want to do or joke about doing and copious amounts of butthole stuff. So aren't I living the dream? So yeah, thanks for being here for that. You were really nice emotional support. Don't know how I would have gotten through it without you, but also the only reason I'm doing it is because of you. So sounds like a vicious cycle, but one that I will continue to live in, whether it is happily or unhappily. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.